where shadows dance in the alleys and secrets lie dormant, a new journalist named Fiona Carter arrives at the Chicago Globe. Little does she know, her first assignment will plunge her into a tangled web of mystery and corruption that links the mayor's office with the Italian mafia. The newsroom hums with anticipation as Fiona Carter immerses herself in her work, drawn to a series of sinister stories that hint at something more beneath the surface.
Miss Carter, get in my office. I found this cryptic note in our P.O. box. What do you think?
Let's see what it says. Consider this an invitation to a delicate dance. We possess the documents, the photographs, the evidence that will unveil the intricate connection between the mayor's office and Don Luciano, the city unaware of this evil ballet. So unless you wish for its revelation, follow the trail or I will do what must be done. A silent observer. Don Luciano is the head of Italian mob. You think this is a legitimate claim?
Check it out and tell me what you find.
I'm on it. Thanks, Chief.
Following a cryptic lead, Fiona finds herself at Mayor Thompson's office, a place where polished veneers cloak the shadowy machinations within.
Well, Miss Carter, I am sure you know this is a false claim.
Mayor Thompson, there is a puzzle here, and I'm determined to solve it. The people deserve to know if there's any truth in the matter.
Be careful what you do. The city is a dangerous place.
Is that a threat?
Of course not. Just be careful out there.
Fiona notices the mayor writing with a pen with the name Mario's Place on it. This is a well-known mob hangout. Fiona waits outside Mario's place until Don Luciano himself shows up.
Mr. Luciano, nice to meet you.
Fiona Carter, you should tread carefully. These shadows that you're chasing, they might consume you.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting you.
It's my job to know anybody who's investigating me.
Don Luciano, there's a mystery unfolding, and I intend to unravel it. So, how well do you know the mayor?
Hey, I plead the fifth one on this one, Toots.
See you around.
As Fiona leaves the restaurant, she hears someone in the distance.
Miss Carter, come over here.
What do you want?
This is all the information you need. Take these packets and go see Detective Rodriguez at Chicago PD. He can help you.
Who can I thank for this?
I am just another silent observer.
On the dark street of Chicago, Fiona tracks down the detective at his apartment downtown.
Detective!
Who is it?
I'm a reporter. I have something to show you.
What is it?
Look at this.
Fiona, some secrets are better left buried, but if you're determined to find the truth, I can help you. But take down the mayor, I might not have a job after this.
A silent observer said you would help.
What did you just say?
A silent observer?
Let's go.
In the next 24 hours, Detective Rodriguez confirms all the information is real, and the photographs have not been altered. Fiona heads to the Chicago Globe to make an important announcement on the local radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fiona Carter here. Tonight, I unravel the mysteries that have plagued our city. The mayor, entangled with the Italian mafia, orchestrated a mystery that goes beyond our wildest imagination. Please, listen to the following evidence.
Over the next 45 minutes, the legacy of Fiona Carter was made in stone. Detective Rodriguez and the Chicago PD infiltrate the mayor's office.
You're under arrest. Look, Don Luciano is trying to get out the back way. Go get him.
You'll never get us. Oh, he got me.
Crime never pays.
Thanks for the help, boys.
I can't believe the mayor is so corrupt.
Fiona Carter is forever a solver of mysteries in the city's darkest corners. That week, the headlights scream of revelations, and the city is left in awe of the breaking news that unfolded. As Fiona's byline graces the front page, the echoes of her investigations linger in the mysterious shadows in the alleys of the city. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of Mysteries in the Shadows. Tonight we immerse ourselves in the smoky streets of 1980 Chicago, where crimes and mystery intertwine. Our story begins on a stormy night at the office of our fearless detective, Johnny Angelo.
It was a night like any other, but little did I know it would become a night to remember. The rain pounded against the window as I sat in my dimly lit office, surrounded by the scent of cigars and distant wails of sirens. My name is Johnny Angelo, private detective. Johnny here.
You don't know me, Johnny, but I need your help. There's been a murder, and I fear I might be next.
Go on.
Meet me at the old warehouse in a docks in an hour. Bring your wits. You'll need them.
Oh, well, looks like tonight just got interesting.
With a flick of his trench coat, Johnny Angelo ventures into the stormy night, heading towards the mysterious rendezvous. Little does he know, this case would take him deep into the heart of the city's underworld.
The old warehouse. Creepy place to meet, but if it leads me to answers, I'll play along.
Johnny, over here.
You got a name?
Call me Donovan. I'm not safe. They're onto me.
Start from the beginning, Donovan.
It all started back at the Black Falcon Club. There was a secret meeting, deal gone wrong, and a man lay dead.
Donovan reveals the intricate details of the mysterious meeting and the dangerous players involved.
So who's after you?
The Syndicate. They think I know too much. You're my only hope, Johnny.
We're in this together now. Let's uncover the truth.
That night, Johnny took Donovan back to his office, only to find an unsuspecting guest waiting for them.
Detective Johnny, Fiona Carter, Chicago Chronicle. Mind if I tag along? A murder investigation would make a great headline.
This isn't a game, Miss Carter.
Oh, I know. But I'm not one to shy away from a good story.
The storm rages on as Johnny Angelo, Donovan, and Fiona Carter set out to unravel the world of deceit that leads them deeper into the heart of Chicago's criminal underworld. Tune in next week for the next thrilling installment of Mysteries in the Shadows, where the shadows grow darker and the mystery deepens. Good night, dear listeners, and may your dreams be free of shadows. Welcome back, dear listeners, to another gripping episode of Mysteries in the Shadows. Our tale unfolds in the city where secrets are as numerous as the shadows that dance along the alleyways. When we last left off, Detective Johnny Angelo, Donovan, and Fiona Carter were on the trail of a murder that led them into the heart of Chicago's criminal underworld.
The rain-soaked streets reflected the neon lights, revealing a city veiled in shadows and intrigue. Our quest for the truth had just begun. The morning sun struggled to break through the city's gloom as we arrived at my office.
Johnny, we need to move quickly. The Syndicate won't rest until they silence us. They're hunting me. I've seen too much.
I've done some digging, and there's a notorious figure in the Syndicate known as the Whisper. Rumor has it, he pulls the strings from the shadows.
Then we start by finding the Whisper. Any leads?
I have heard that name in the club, but I have no idea who it might be.
I say we can start by asking around that Black Falcon Club.
They would kill me on sight. That's where the murder happened.
You're right, Donovan. Maybe we'll play this close to the chest. I have a few informants down in Burroughs.
What can I do?
Go park outside the Black Falcon Club. Don't go in. Start photographing any big players entering the club tonight.
How'll she know?
If they got dames on their arms, snap a shot.
On it, Johnny.
Great. Donovan, you come with me to Burroughs. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
Johnny, Angelo, and Donovan head to the Burroughs, seeking information about the Whisper. As a heavy fog drifts through the poverty-ridden streets, Johnny lights a cigarette, ready to get information any way possible. Finally, he spots a group of men he knows too well. They might have everything he needs.
All right, you three. We got a city drowning in whispers about the Whisper. Spill the beans.
Man, I ain't saying nothing, Mr. Angelo. No disrespect, you see.
Maybe this will loosen your lips, Bruno. Thought he might take one with one punch. Kinda funny.
I don't know nothing about the Whisper, Mr. Angelo. You're crazy.
You expect me to believe that? You're knee deep in the syndicate's game. I've seen you for too long going in and out of the club. What do you know?
Please, guys, I would listen to Mr. Angelo.
The Whisper's untouchable, Mr. Angelo. You can't stop him.
Untouchable, huh? We'll see about that. Start talking, or I'll make sure everyone knows you told me where the Whisper's hideout is located.
You wouldn't, Mr. Angelo. Please, I have a family.
No, you don't. Talk.
Look, I don't know the Whisper's real name. If you want him, go to the Black Falcon Club. Find the hidden door in the third stall in the men's bathroom.
What's the catch?
Just in the closed stall. You'll find out when you get there, detective.
Johnny Angelo, Donovan, and Fiona all meet back up at 10 p.m. at the office. Fiona says she will develop photos of 6 high rollers who entered the club that evening. After some discussion, the trio decide to break in the Black Falcon Club at 5 a.m. the following morning. The plan has been made. A murder must be solved, and Donovan must be protected.
We got some work to do. Get some sleep, you two. Donovan, you take the couch.
Yes, sir.
I will pull up front at 4:30 a.m.
See you then, Fiona. Be careful.
You too, Johnny.
Tune in next week for another thrilling chapter of Mysteries in the Shadows, where alliances will be tested and the true depth of the conspiracy will be revealed. Good night, dear listeners, and may your dreams be free of shadows. Greetings, dear listeners. As we delve once more into the labyrinth of deception and mysteries in the shadows, our interpret trio, Detective Johnny Angelo, Donovan, and Fiona Carter, have to uncover the Whisperer's identity and might find themselves entangled in a web of conspiracy that reaches the highest echelons of power. We find our heroes outside the Black Falcon Club at 4:55 a.m. as gentle rain shrouds the night in mystery.
Well, it looks closed. Hope we can break into the side of the establishment. Donovan, Fiona, stay close. Who knows what we'll find?
Deep inside the club, the Whisperer waits in his inner sanctum.
I will monitor them from my console. Tell everyone to stay on their comm links.
Yes, Whisper.
Just as I predicted, they came running to us.
Door's rock solid. I think I can pick the lock.
No need. I have the passcode. Remember, I used to be the head waiter here.
Good thinking. What if they change the code?
I say we try it. Go ahead, Donovan.
Within moments, they are inside the Black Falcon Club. They see red velvet carpets, swanky ornate tapestries, and mirrors on every wall, despite the high-class allure of evil lurking in the shadows.
Something don't feel right.
Mr. Angelo, Donovan, and Miss Carter, it is a pleasure to finally meet you.
Pleasure's all yours. Who are we speaking to?
Forgive me, Mr. Angelo. You may call me Whisper.
Johnny, I think I see something moving behind that curtain over there.
I see it too. Be ready to run. So Whisper, why don't you come out so we can meet you in person? We got a murder to talk about.
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I want to thank you for the gift you have given me tonight.
Oh, and what's that?
You delivered Donovan right to me. You're a fool, Mr. Angelo.
This is it, Johnny. We're all gonna die.
Before this goes down, Whisper, grant me one question.
Please, I am interested.
Who was the dead body?
It is no concern of yours, but why not? His name was Mr. Salvatore.
Nicholas Salvatore? That can't be.
Goodbye, Mr. Angelo.
Quick, dive behind that bar. We need cover. Everybody, get low.
What are we going to do?
Hold on. This used to be an old speakeasy in the 30s. There might be a trap door. I'll hold them off. Try to find the secret door.
Okay, Johnny.
I can't find anything.
Look harder, Toots.
Johnny, they're getting closer.
Let's hope God is on our side on this one. If I'm right, the Whisper is just a part of a much larger game. Ah! No, Donovan!
Join us next week for another riveting episode of Mysteries in the Shadows, where the boundaries of loyalty will be tested and the shadows will reveal their darkest secrets. Good night, dear listeners, and may your dreams be free of shadows. Greetings, dear listeners. As we delve once more into the labyrinth of deception and mysteries of the shadows, our intrepid trio, Detective Johnny Angelo, Donovan, and Fiona Carter, are fighting for their life inside the Black Falcon Club. As shots ring through the air, Donovan slumps over next to Johnny Angelo and Fiona.
Donovan, no!
I'm sorry, Johnny. I don't think I'm gonna make it. This bullet's deep.
Just hold on.
Fiona, just keep looking for the hidden door.
Johnny, I never told you something.
What is it?
The man that was killed, I worked for him.
You worked for Salvatore, the Italian mob? I thought you worked here.
I did! Mr. Salvatore owned half this club and ran dames 3 nights a week here. The syndicate owns everything's on the east side now.
Johnny, look, I found this secret hatch.
Great job, doll. Let's move. I got Donovan.
Within seconds, the trio are inside a tunnel under the Black Falcon Club. As they lock the door behind them, there's a feeling of safety as they venture into the darkness. Back upstairs, one of the men in the shadows reach out to the Whisperer.
Hey boss, they made it to the tunnel.
Just as I planned.
Shall we begin phase 2?
Yes. Make it slow and painful. Excuse me while I make a call.
Walter Morgan, Chief of Police speaking.
I have them.
You weren't supposed to use this phone.
Be here in an hour.
Fine. Just don't make it too messy.
As you wish. I will have your normal feed ready upon arrival.
See you then.
Back in the tunnel, Johnny gets the feeling that they are being watched.
I don't think I can walk very much further.
You can make it. Just hold it together.
Donovan, where does this hallway lead?
I've never been down here, but Mr. Salvatore has had meetings down here.
Do you think we're headed to the Whisperer's headquarters?
I have a feeling we're falling into a trap. Wait a second. You hear that?
What?
There's somebody at the end of the hall.
Johnny, I have something to tell you.
What?
I've seen the Whisperer's face. I can identify her.
Is that why they're going through such lengths to dispose of you?
Look, a door up ahead.
No matter if we go through that door or double back, we're like rats in a trap.
At that moment, the crackle of an old PA system travels down the tunnel. The words send tremors of terror up Johnny's spine.
Good night, my friends.
Heavy, dark green gas pours into the tunnel.
Try to head to the door!
It's locked!
Try to stay away!
Help! Johnny!
Don't!
Soon, just a hiss of gas filling the tunnel is heard. What will happen to Johnny, Fiona, and Donovan? Is this the last time we see our famous detective? Stay tuned next week to Mysteries of the Shadows, a place where the boundaries of loyalty will be tested, and the shadows will reveal their darkest secrets. Good night, dear listeners, and may your dreams be free of shadows.
Welcome back, dear listeners, to another pulse-pounding episode of Mysteries in the Shadows. When we last left off, Detective Johnny Angelo, Fiona, and Donovan were trapped in a tunnel underneath the Black Falcon Club as it filled with the mysterious gas. Now, they find themselves slowly awakening in the clutches of the sinister Dr. Zarman. Suddenly, a machine known as the S2 Ultra whirls to life as it points at Johnny. His resolve will be put to the ultimate test.
Johnny, wake up, please, just wake up.
Huh? What's happening?
They have us all tied up. Donovan's not moving.
It's gonna be fine, Fiona. Just hang on. I might be able to.
Ah, Mr. Angelo, welcome back to the land of the living. or shall I say the land of the dying. I am Dr. Zaman.
What do you want from me? Where's the Whisper hiding?
The Whisper hired me to extract information from you, Mr. Angelo, and I intend to do just that, no matter the cost. This is my invention, the S2 Ultra.
You won't get nothing from me.
Who else knows about the Whisper?
I ain't talking, Doc.
Very well.
No!
Miss Carter, always so compassionate. But I'm afraid your pleas fall upon deaf ears. This will be your last night on Earth.
You'll pay for this, Simon.
I think you are the one who will pay. I think I shall slowly steal life from you until you beg for mercy. Why did you come to the Black Falcon Club tonight?
No, you tell me. Does the Whisper own the mob?
I will be asking the questions, Mr. Angelo.
To answer you, we told everybody. The police will be here any second.
We own the police, and they are coming to clean up what I leave behind.
You can't own everyone.
The Syndicate owns the city and is about to own so much more.
What does that mean?
I am convinced you know nothing. Goodbye, Mr. Angelo.
No!
Freeze! Hands where I can see him.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm Detective Rodriguez. You're under arrest for unlawful imprisonment and assault.
You have no jurisdiction here.
The Silent Observer disagrees. Now shut off that machine.
I thought he was a myth.
Johnny, are you okay?
I've been better, but I'll survive. Thank you, Rodriguez.
No time for thanks. You need to get out of here now. Whisper's plans are in motion.
What plans?
Everything in good time.
Hey, Donovan, he's still breathing. We need to get him to a hospital.
Okay, I have a car outside. Come on.
But we can't let the Whisper get away with this. He's headed to a secret hideout to update the syndicate right now.
Look, Donovan's opening his eyes.
I can't make it.
Just keep breathing, Donovan.
You fools! Nothing will stop the syndicate!
He ran back down the tunnel.
What's that sound?
It's a timer. It's counting down.
15 seconds left. Run!
With Donovan in tow, our heroes flee from the Black Falcon Club, their minds racing with questions and their hearts heavy with the weight of the inevitable. Did our heroes make it out of the Black Falcon Club in time? Tune in next week for another edition of Mysteries in the Shadows. Good night, dear listeners, and may your dreams be free of shadows. As the tension mounts and the shadows deepen, our heroes find themselves facing down the forces of darkness with only their wits and determination to guide them. As multiple vehicles surround the warehouse, the Silent Observer, Johnny, and Fiona worry this will be the end of the line for them. Find out in this electrifying conclusion of Mysteries in the Shadows. The underground chamber echoed with the urgent tapping of keys. The Silent Observer worked feverishly at his computer terminal, his eyes fixed on the blinking cursor. The team only has moments left.
We don't have much time. The syndicate has broken down the outer door. We need to act fast if we're going to stop them.
What's the plan?
We need to find a way to disrupt the operation from within. We can expose their connections to their private penitentiaries, and we can unravel their entire network and bring them to justice. I can give all the proof I've found to Fiona, and she can distribute it to the news stations and all the newspapers.
No problem, but how do we do that? We're trapped.
Simple. We negotiate with them.
That's a bold move. I'll open fire as soon as we open the door.
No, not if we're one step ahead of them. I've already planted the seeds for months in their organization. I've created doubt in their ranks, sowing discord and suspicion among their operatives about the Whisper. All we need to do now is just push them over the edge.
Well, how?
With this.
The silent observer picks up a PA system microphone. His words determine their very survival.
Attention, Syndicate. Listen well. I am the Silent Observer, and you have come into my domain. I ask for negotiations, or I will release all the information about the Syndicate to every newspaper on the planet. All I ask is I talk to the leader, and now.
The Syndicate holds their position. Moments later, a limousine rolls up to the warehouse. Looking through the camera monitors, they see a large, muscular man in an Italian suit.
The leader of the Syndicate has arrived.
Should we open it?
Go ahead. I got you covered, Fiona.
Open the door, slowly.
Easy. Nobody makes any sudden moves.
They're not here for a fight. They're here to negotiate.
Suddenly, the tension in the air crackled with anticipation as the Syndicate's enforcers lay down their weapons, their leader stepping forward with a look of grim determination etched upon his face.
We know you too well, Silent Observer. What are your terms?
Surrender so easily? Silent Observer must be more powerful than I expected.
We want the Whisper. If you deliver him, we'll destroy all the evidence I've collected.
You can't. We want to take down the whole criminal operation.
Silence, woman.
The Whisper shall be yours.
How do I know you're gonna keep your word?
We'll do whatever it takes to protect our organization. I'm sure you have too much evidence on us. If you want to find them, you will have to few hours. The Whisper's plans are already in motion.
No, I don't like it. Something smells rotten. I agree with Fiona. We need to take down the Syndicate.
Mr. Angelo, at the end of the day, we are businessmen. Other opportunities are waiting for us. Even if you take me down with that revolver, I will be replaced before the day is through. The Syndicate is made up of lawyers, politicians, presidents, and fellows. You can only slow us down. Giving you the Whisper is more than generous.
Generous? You're swine! The Syndicate shot Donovan and almost killed Detective Rodriguez.
Hey, that was the Whisper's men.
Same thing! So, Mr. Leader, what if we decide to turn you in too?
I have video footage of you murdering our men at the Black Falcon Club. You broke into our establishment. You will never be released from prison.
I would be an accomplice to murder?
That doesn't matter. I want this whole evil organization to crumble.
But not today, Johnny. Let's just take this as a win. One step at a time. We're surrounded.
And let the leader of the Syndicate just walk away?
This is our best chance to stop the Whisper and his plans and to take down the whole prison system.
I don't like this. We ain't got much of a choice.
With the Syndicate's unexpected negotiation, Johnny, Fiona, and the Silent Observer sprang into action, rallying their newfound temporarily allies and mobilized their forces for one final showdown against the Whisper.
Your men surround the outside and leave the Whisper to me.
As you wish. Don't mess this up, Mr. Angelo.
When this is over, I want all the video footage of us at the Black Falcon Club destroyed.
If you stop our Whisper, we will comply.
They enter the factory undetected. The Whisperer and 4 goons are in the office deep within the facility. Johnny, Fiona, and the Silent Observer are ready to come to a fight.
You think you've won? But this Syndicate will live on.
Stand up, Whisper. This is your last night on Earth.
Let me guess. This town isn't big enough for the both of us?
Something like that. You versus me. Draw on 3.
Are you supposed to bring me to justice?
You own the police. It comes down to this.
I could snap my fingers and my men will gun you down.
Would they?
The Silent Observer snaps his fingers and the men leave the room. They will always work for their leader and have sworn allegiance to him. Whisper is now alone, and Johnny, Fiona, and the Silent Observer.
Fiona, surely you don't agree with this.
You have broken the system, Whisper. You need to have nowhere left to run.
On the count of 3, you're gonna draw your weapon.
Shadow's over. Count it off.
3, 2, 1!
And so, dear listeners, as the sun sets on the final chapter of Mysteries in the Shadows, we bid farewell to our brave heroes.
Now what do we do?
We release all my research on the Syndicate. We start to bury the leader and the whole organization.
I'll send every hitman in the country to find us. Police will be on Fiona and I for murder.
We can't stop now, Johnny. The Syndicate has to be stopped.
This is gonna get really ugly.
I have a lead on one of the other secret bases. Check this out.
Where are we going?
We're headed to Moscow. To Mother Russia.
Until we meet again, dear listeners, may your dreams be free of shadows, and may you always walk in the light.